Fun fact: chives are the smallest species of the onion family and are native to Europe, Asia, and North America. Chives have insect repellent properties due to its sulfur compounds, which can be used in gardens to control pests. Chives are also rich in vitamins A and C, contain trace elements of sulfur, and are rich in calcium and iron. Hi everyone, I have a new knife review for you today. In this video, you're going to be taking a look back at the Kershaw Chive. Now, this guy has been in my collection for a long time, and you've seen a video previously on my channel. Although it wasn't much of a review, more of just a show and tell video. So in this video, we're going to talk about some specifications and then just do an overall review of the knife. Now, recently I've started carrying this guy again. I brought it back into my EDC rotation. I do this from time to time, bring back knives that I've used in the past, but for some reason have either put to the side, or because I've received newer knives, just didn't really have time to carry it. So recently I brought it back in due to a new carry method, which I'll share with you later in the video. Alright, so first off we're going to talk about some specifications and then go right into the review. Alright, the blade steel that Kershaw is using on the Kershaw Chive here is a 420 HC stainless. And over the years I've been extremely impressed with how well it's held on edge and just how sharp you can get this knife. I've only had to sharpen it twice in the time that I've had it. Granted, I'm not using it to do any heavy-duty tasks, nothing more than opening letters, opening packages, cutting some cardboard, stuff like that. So you would expect the knife to hold a decent edge with the kind of tasks that you're asking it to do. But regardless, it has done an exceptional job. The handle material that the Chive has is a 410 stainless steel, which I think gives it a nice overall look. Matches the color of the blade there, right, and allows it to be nice and light. The blade length comes in at 2 inches, closed length is 3 inches, which puts at an overall length of 5 inches. And the Kershaw Chive weighs in at 1.9 ounces. So you're getting a lot of knife for a very small and light package, in my opinion. It's a great knife for EDC, even a small backup knife if you wanted it to be. Alright, you can see here that the handles are held together, or the knife, excuse me, is held together with some Torx bits there. Easily take those off to take the knife apart and clean it if necessary. Alright, you do have an FRN back spacer here. Just gives it a nice clean overall look. You also have a small lanyard hole in the back. Not large enough to fit a 550 cord, but you could easily put some 450 in there if you wanted to. You flip it over, you can see the pocket clip. Great pocket clip for this knife. Definitely one of my favorites from Kershaw. Very thin, slender pocket clip. You know, it works well with the overall knife. Right, and it has great retention in the pocket. No problem whatsoever. It's very easy to get in and out, and it holds very secure. Unfortunately, you're stuck with the position that it comes from the factory, which is tip down right hand carry. So lefties, sorry, you're kind of out in the wind there. But you can always take the pocket clip off if you wanted to. Alright, so let's open this guy up. This does use Kershaw's speed safe assisted opening, so it comes out lightning fast just with the flipper there. Absolutely no effort, just extremely smooth. Now this is, in my opinion, geared towards the flipper design. It does have some thumb studs if you wanted to use that, but those are more of a blade stop. I find that 1 out of 3 tries I can actually get the knife to deploy with the thumb studs. There we go. So it just depends on how you grip the knife and if you're lucky enough to actually deploy it that way. But every single time you use the flipper, it comes out, not a problem. Alright, and lightning fast. Okay, you can see there, has a very nice recurve on that blade. I really like that because since the blade is so short, that recurve kind of makes up for being smaller in length, because it does allow a lot of cutting power. Okay. Just an overall great design. I've absolutely enjoyed carrying it. You can see there is some jimping along the spine of the knife here. It really does allow you to get a good grip on the knife. Now the flipper turns into what you would call a finger twirl on the bottom here. It really allows you to get a good purchase on the knife. I can get 3 fingers on there fully. My pinky's kind of hanging off. But you're not going to need more than that to do a small task with this knife. Now I did mention that I have a new carry system for the Kershaw Chive. Previously I was carrying it in my pocket with the pocket clip, and I still do that from time to time. But for the most part I use this as my secondary knife for EDC. And I really like to have it out of the way. I don't really necessarily want it in my pocket along with my main EDC. And to do that, I'm using a little Kydex neck sheath. Just a great little option. These are very inexpensive and they make a lot of them for the different knives in Kershaw's line. And you simply take the knife and snap it in. Very, very secure. This allows you to carry it around your neck. It keeps it out of the way, and it's a different way to carry it. I really, really enjoyed it. It did come with a metal ball lanyard. I just put some 550 cord in there. It's a lot more comfortable, and it kind of matches most of my clothing, so it just doesn't draw much attention to it. So very, very easy. Put this around your neck. You can put it underneath your shirt. You can put it outside your shirt, whatever the case may be. If you need it, yank it. And there you go. You got your knife. So just a new carry method. That's really what's revived the Kershaw Chive as part of my EDC. Alright, now for a quick size comparison for you guys. I have a couple knives as well as some other odds and ends just to compare it to. So here you have the Kershaw Chive on the bottom. Above it, Kershaw Scallion, Kershaw Leek, and Kershaw Shallot. You pretty much have the whole onion family there. You just see the different sizes. Now just for some other odds and ends. Move these guys out of the way. Recently reviewed is the Spyderco Ladybug. You can see Ladybug is smaller, but not by very much. Right. Also, 4.7's Preon 1. Let's see what else we got here. Just a regular AA battery. Show you this guy closed here. Just a regular AA battery. Right. And then finally, US quarter. So that's just a quick size comparison for you. Alright, now for a quick cutting demo. Here's a little paper cut test, the Kershaw Chive. Alright, now for a cardboard cutting demo. Alright, you can see even though it's a little knife, it can really take on some cardboard. And now for the paracord cutting demonstration. Right, as I said before, it does have a smaller blade length, but it makes up for that with the recurve in the blade. It really allows it to grab onto whatever material you're cutting and slice right through it. Doing this with relative ease. There you go. Paracord's demolished. Alright, now for the up close and personal portion of the video. Just give you a detailed look at the Kershaw Chive. Alright, so final thoughts on the Kershaw Chive. I think it's a great all-around small, lightweight EDC knife. For the size and for the package that you're getting in, you have a lot of cutting ability. So I think it's a great addition to anyone's EDC, especially if you pair it with some sort of Kydex carry method, or even just using the pocket clip. It's really a great option. So if you're looking for a lightweight, compact, small, but very capable EDC, check out the Kershaw Chive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello everyone, I have a new knife review for you today. In this video we get